Getting in on the alternative side of the car this morning because we have a special guest driver. Good morning, Ruby. You can't see it really good and we're out of time to stop, but the supermoon is way cool this morning and we were able to see a partial eclipse in the upper left-hand corner of it. It's pretty cool. Wish we had time to stop, but we just don't. So Don's getting a chance to drive Ruby this morning. Unfortunately for his chance to drive her, he's had to get up and get dressed extra early to be out the door with us today. But still, a drive's a drive, right, Donnie?
That's right.
Yeah, I've got a doctor's appointment today after we drop off the kids, and he's gonna go with me, so that's why he's in the car this morning. You know, whenever we go together, I'm perfectly content to let him have his turn behind the wheel. I get plenty of time behind the wheel myself. Today's picture is a lighted heart with an arrow through it that I have, and I think I did a little color inversion or a neon filter on it and then added the text, I love you, yes I do, everybody knows that I love you, kind of over and over, just to have some romantic words across the picture. Car in front of us slowed down there really quick and alerted Don. Not that he wasn't braking, but yeah. So I'm getting all kinds of emails from Khan Academy through Johnny's email, which shows up on my phone. He's going to be learning about slope today. Yep, Khan Academy videos and stuff. Fun times, Johnny.
Yep, fun times.
Have a good day, Johnny.
You too, Mom.
Bye, Mom.
Bye. Signed, sealed, delivered. First appointment today is the chiropractor. So we're cutting through the backside of the school neighborhood, historic Oakwood, over here to get up to Capitol Boulevard 401 North. So left and an immediate right, Nani. The entrance to historic Oakwood Cemetery. Lots of long shadows this morning here at Dr. Barnes' office. Well, I had a good adjustment, and we've got a little bit of time before we've got to be to my other appointment, so we're gonna, I don't know, power around a little bit before then. So we drove over here by Tesla this morning just on the off chance that there might be a car hauler over here with Model 3s on it. No such luck. Something you're not likely to ever see on Ruby Frost from sitting outside overnight. It's pretty though. And then we happened to notice this orange wrap, which is pretty cool. Don and I stopped into Chick-fil-A to get a biscuit. This is the best we can do at this location. I helped Don get really close to the curb. We've got a lot of room over here and we're this far away from the building, so hopefully these are employees and not people coming and going. So we're finally back at Ruby. We've been inside at that doctor's office for 3 hours. That's typical. Although he does actually talk to us for 30 minutes and we are pleased with him. But this is a nerve pain specialist, and he's like the guy at Duke. And I don't know how I got so lucky to see him, but I did. And Yeah. So I promised a long time ago that this was never turned into the Marianne health issues channel, right? But I also don't like leaving people hanging and wondering and worrying and stuff. So there's nothing seriously wrong. He thinks I have neurological Lyme disease from a tick bite. And we're just trying to manage some shooting, tingling, numbness, burning sensations I have from time to time. And, you know, obviously I'm very functional with whatever's going on. And, yeah, so it's okay. I go see him again in 5 months. So we're headed from the Raleigh-Durham airport, East Durham, Tesla side of town area into Raleigh and headed over to the boys' school to get in the carpool line. We'll be a few minutes early, but not incredibly early. Yeah. How you doing over there, Donnie?
Doing good. It's, you know, sunny days. It's nice driving conditions. A little cool out there. But, yeah, it's a nice day for a drive.
Probably on YouTube withdrawal, though.
Yeah.
Newspaper and YouTube withdrawal.
No newspaper today, no YouTubes, just, you know.
We did try to take a nap at the doctor's office, though. They kept us waiting so long. Hey, buddy, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
Yeah, so did you work on that Khan Academy during math today?
Yep, and I just barely finished it.
Do you understand slope?
No.
Yeah, you need a little more help with slope. Okay, we can work on it some. How was the rest of your day?
It was very good.
Cool. Good. It's good to see you. They put Joey through the usual paces at the physical therapy. He sees the actual doctor next week. He's still not Taekwondo ready, unfortunately. So, but I do think that, you know, he feels like things are improving, and I do too. We're headed home now, and pretty good traffic here on Highway 55. A lot of people coming out of RTP heading south to Apex, Holly Springs, and then Fuquay. It can get pretty busy on this stretch of road.
Well, I can't speak for Marianne, but I would say that today we've given traffic-aware cruise control quite a workout, and autopilot pretty much too. All this traffic.
Yeah, see, we're in a holding pattern over here. Holding based on the car in front of us. So, I want to throw this out there. There are lots of Facebook groups for Tesla. There's a Model S owners, there's a Model X owners, there's Tesla America, and there's also, just in case you haven't heard, there's Tesla Divas. Now, Tesla Divas was formed because quite a few women were posting to the Model S or Model X group, and some people weren't being nice in their answers. They were impatient. They're basically insinuating, you know, you need to go read the not white nice word manual. They just weren't being kind. So the women, they went and they formed their own Facebook page so that they could feel free to ask and get help without being insulted, basically. And
no mansplaining allowed?
No.
Oh.
So I am a part of that group, and there is an event on March 3rd where divas from all over the world are going to meet for lunch, and there is a meeting in North Carolina in both Charlotte and in Raleigh, and I was relieved that it's in Raleigh, because that trip down to Charlotte was going to be basically 3 hours in both directions, because it's on the other side of Charlotte. It's now near Carowinds, near the South Carolina border, or maybe even just over the border. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the Raleigh one, and that's gonna start at the North Hill Supercharger at 12 p.m. and then move to a nearby restaurant at 1 p.m. there in the North Hills area. So just saying, for any local North Carolina Tesla folk, if you're a woman and you're not in a Tesla Divas Facebook group, you might want to join. And also you might want to sign up to come to the Raleigh event. They're looking for a head count. I'm going to be there. Michelle's going to come with me. We're going to have a good time. It's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, it might be something you want to check out.
Probably a lot of wine drank.
Oh, I definitely think maybe I'll have Dawn drop me and Michelle off in Ruby, and then pick me and Michelle up in Ruby so we can partake in an adult one adult beverage over lunch. Either that or we're gonna have to walk around and shop for a long time after we meet for lunch. So we're on Piney Grove Wilbon now, and I notice all the time whenever I drive on this road that the car does not know the speed limit. It's 45 here. Yeah, since we've had the car, it really hasn't properly recognized the speed limit on this road, so you got to kind of pay attention. But Don's in traffic aware cruise control, and we have definitely had stop and go traffic. You know, normally we're taking 401 up to the boys' school. We've done traffic aware cruise control and autopilot there or not. We've not done it as much on this road. All right, we're in that point of the drive where we need to be home. The demilitarized zone, the center console between the two boys is starting to wear thin.
It's all Johnny.
There's a little too much jocularity going on, and you know, keeping our hands to ourselves. And
Yeah, Johnny.
Don's just trying to get through it. Yeah, we're ready to be home. For me and Don, we've been gone since, what, 6:40 this morning, and it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon now, so we're definitely ready to be at the house. We've been watching the cats on the camera, and they're pacing back and forth, looking for us to get home and feed them and attention them. So yeah,
We may have talked through Hubble, and we may have
yes, I spoke through the microphone, and let's just say that they became instantly alert that I may be in the vicinity. Hi, Gray. Hey, Gray. I've only got 3,200 steps because we were sitting in the car so much today. So I thought I'd walk up here a little ways and then I'd get Don because he's fixing to come running past. I love you. Don't be gone too long.
Nope, I'll be right back.
He always does the same 3-mile route, and he's usually back in 30, 35, 40 minutes at the most. I did try running with him about 5 years ago. Something like that. I don't know. Back in when I still lived at the house in the other neighborhood, and you know, I'm just not cut out for running. I'm cut out for kicking and punching though, but not that running thing. Johnny does a really good job about getting home and getting busy doing his homework. He's researching a current events article again and still working on the write-up for it. So
checking one more time before I finish it up, just to make sure.
I just got done making salads for me, Don, and Joey. Not too hard to get people to eat a salad with cheese and bacon on it and ranch dressing, but there is 2 types of romaine lettuce, carrots, green onion, small tomatoes in there, and my favorite thing from Sweet Peas Urban Gardens, who's part of my farm order that gets delivered on Tuesday. These heart healthy zesty microgreens. Yeah, these things are great for adding a vegetable to your salad. Something really packs in the nutrients. The heart healthy mix has some radish sprouts and other things in there, but a tablespoon of this is like got the nutritional value of a whole serving of some other kind of vegetable. So I feel pretty good about adding that in there to our salads when we have them, which is probably 4 or 5 nights a week. I'm starting to get straightened out in my head when I want to do for the Super Bowl on Sunday. Not real excited about the game this year. Denver was out, you know, way early in the season, just a terrible season, and other teams that I would have pulled for, Dallas, the Seahawks, maybe even Detroit. You know, they're nowhere to be found this year either. So, but because I'm from Trenton, New Jersey originally, I will be pulling for Philadelphia. Let's just get that straight. NFC East rules over other, you know, divisions. So yeah, but I'm trying to think about what I'm gonna cook or have for the guys for Sunday. So I'm leaning towards homemade chili and a cheese dip with you know, green chili salsa in it, and black beans and chips, of course, and some fresh made guacamole. And I bought at Whole Foods some mozzarella cheese sticks. So I'm thinking that's what we're having. Maybe I have a couple of extra cheeses I bought, like, you know, just good to slice and eat cheeses. That's probably what we're gonna do. Other years I've done things like, fancy things like tried to make a cauliflower crust pizza and missed commercials and a good part of the game. And I'm thinking this year I'm gonna have the chili in advance, and then when the game time comes, I'll just be, you know, maybe able to watch it with everybody else. That would be cool.